Hey guys, Josiah here with Aesthetyx Fitness. In today's video, I'm going to answer the question, do you need to do cardio? Now, this is a question that a lot of people who, like me, are not the biggest fans of cardio, like to ask, and that is it strictly necessary for me to do cardio? And there are kind of a couple different facets to that question. It's a little more complicated than just a yes or no answer, so I'm going to get into all of that in today's video. But before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the notification icon. That way, every time I come out with a new video, you're getting notified and you guys don't miss out. And if you feel like it, it really helps me out if you click that little like button down below. It really helps me out a lot. So now with that out of the way, let's get started. Okay, so the main reason that people ask, do I need to do cardio, is in the context of losing weight, of losing fat specifically, leaning down. In order to lose body fat, do you need to do cardio? Is it extremely helpful to do cardio? And the answer to that is no. You really don't need to strictly do cardio if you are trying to lose body fat and lean down. The fact is that cardio, when it comes to losing weight, is really only useful because it burns calories. Any method of losing weight that works is going to involve being in a calorie deficit, basically just calories in versus calories out. If you're consuming fewer calories than you're burning, you're going to be losing body fat. And cardio just really helps lose those extra calories if you happen to eat above your calorie limit for the day. And it does burn more calories than a similar amount of time of strength training, just because you're at a higher constant aerobic effort. Now, in this vein, there was a study done by the National Institute of Health comparing a strictly strength-based program, a strictly aerobic-based program, and a combination program over the course of a period of time to see which group of overweight individuals lost more body weight. And the results from that study found that the cardio group lost significantly more body weight than just the strength training group. And part of this is due to the fact that, like I said, cardio does, for the same period of time, just burn a little more calories than strength training does. However, when looking at the study, there's a part of it that a lot of people don't take into account, and that is that body weight lost is not the same thing as body fat lost. You can lose a lot of body weight by cutting off a leg, however, your body fat percentage isn't going to go down a lot. And so the metric that people quote from that study of having lost more body weight from doing cardio takes into account the fact that the cardio group also lost more lean body mass, whereas the strength training group of overweight individuals actually put on a little bit of lean body mass throughout the course of the study. So while the aerobic only group lost more weight, the results were less beneficial because since they weren't strength training, they weren't maintaining their muscle mass as well as the group that was doing strength training only. However, the group that performed both strength training and aerobic exercise performed better than either of these groups when it came to weight lost and muscle retained. So there's no magical calorie burning properties of cardio other than the fact that it is just a fairly efficient, easy way to burn a lot of calories quickly, especially if you're doing high intensity interval training as opposed to just a low intensity steady state cardio. And that brings me to the second thing people ask, which is, does cardio burn muscle? I know I'm losing my body fat, but is it also going to burn my muscle? And the answer to that is not directly no. There's nothing wrong with doing cardio. In fact, it's great for you. But if you are just doing cardio and you're not doing strength training and all you're doing is like a slow, steady state jogging type cardio for long periods of time, as you can see from that study, that will in fact burn some lean muscle mass simply because you're not maintaining your muscle stores. And this is a problem that a lot of women face when they're trying to lean down and lose weight, is that they will just perform cardio because they're afraid of putting on too much muscle and looking bulky from working out. And the fact is that women don't have as high of levels of testosterone as men, and so naturally they're not going to get bulky and large and masculine looking just by lifting weights, even lifting heavy weights. In fact, all it's going to do is put on a little bit of muscle, which in of itself burns more calories, so they'll be able to stay leaner more easily because they'll have a higher muscle to body fat ratio, and it will also in that vein help them to retain the muscle mass while they're losing their body fat and not waste while they're losing their body weight. And that takes me to my final interpretation of the question, do I need to do cardio? And that is if someone's asking, do I need to do cardio to be fit, to be healthy and in shape? And I would say yes. I think that in order to call yourself fit and to say that you are a healthily, well-integrated and functionally fit individual, you have to do cardio, because the thing is, it has a lot of functional and practical attributes. If you need to run long distances, if you need to run quickly, if you need to be able to maintain a level of stamina for an extended period of time, there's no better way to do that than by doing cardio. And it also has great health benefits just for your cardiovascular system as a whole, your oxygen saturation levels, and your resting heart rate. It's just a very beneficial skill to practice, especially if you're a person who cares about their physical fitness. So to wrap up, is cardio strictly necessary to lose weight? No, it's not. In fact, I would say it's really not necessary to lose weight at all. You can do it very effectively without any cardio whatsoever. However, if you want to be a fit individual, is it necessary and extremely helpful to your overall health? Yes, it is. So definitely do cardio. Just do it in moderation and don't make it the only thing you do. Make sure you're supplementing it with strength training exercises in order to preserve and build muscle and functional fitness in addition to just your cardiovascular fitness. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video and comment down below with your thoughts on cardio. Do you love it or do you hate it? Usually there's not a whole lot of range in between. And of course, subscribe to this channel because I have new content coming out every Monday and Friday for you that I don't want you guys to miss so that I can help you train smarter and look better.